Yay, Facebook Live is working. I am so happy. I have been struggling with Facebook all day. As I'm sure many of you realize, they have had major issues today, primarily with photos and videos, and I was really hoping I was going to get a chance to do this before I have to leave because I want you to see what we have. I am going to fireworks tonight, but I wanted to pop on here before I go and show you what we got, because we got 2 shipments from Hero Arts. Most of it, 95% of it at least, is brand new, and so I wanted to be sure and show you what we got in. First of all, we got back in the color layering sea and sky combo set. This is a stamp set and a die set. It has the color layering clouds and all these other wonderful little silhouettes that you can use with it. It pairs perfectly with the color layering waves, which I ordered but unfortunately was out of stock, but we will be getting that back in again. And you can see here we've used it. Of course, this is with the waves, but we've got the little Adirondack chair. I love those little footprints. There's some great sentiments on there. Here we have the island and the palm tree on it, and here you can see those great clouds. There are the birds that come with it, the dolphin, the sailboat. So lots of great things on that stamp set. The only other 2 things that we got in that we've had before, I guess 3 things. One is this stamp set, which is part of their 45th anniversary. This is from the vault. These are some images that they have retired, and they have brought them back out of the vault temporarily, and these they turned into a clear stamp set. I like this one a lot. It's called Celestial. So many great images on there. And then we also got back in this Venetian neighborhood stamp. I love this background stamp. It's so much fun. We are going to be using that in our upcoming European watercolors class. And just so you know, the European watercolors has to do more with the subject matter. It's not a particular kind of watercolor or technique from Europe. It just has to do with the subject matter, like this one is the Venetian neighborhood. I might point out that we also got back in this die that is called Peekaboo Doors. And this die set actually matches up with this stamp set, so you can have all these doors and windows that open up so that you can have something hidden behind there if you want. And even better than that, there are 2 other stamp sets that this die works with as well, and we have those in. One of them is the mail jumble background, so you can have all these letters and postcards and envelopes that open up to reveal a little surprise, and also the presents background. And all 3 of those background stamps work with this one die. They're also great backgrounds all on their own. So love it when companies make things that work together. All right, the rest of the stuff is new. I think this was from the June release, and it has a very much of a tropical feel to it. First of all is the color layering palm trees. You can see here that we have the different layers for the palm tree. It also comes, you can see there, a hammock. We have some monkey silhouettes as well as some sentiments. I think this actually would work great with the color layering sea and sky and the color layering waves to really make a nice tropical scene. Next up is a Stampin' Cut set. This is a great value. It includes both stamps and dies in the set. All of that for only $15. And this is the chameleon. You can see here we have this cute chameleon, and there's some other little insects, the dragonfly, the grasshopper, the ladybug, and we have the branch for him to crawl on there. You even have his tongue. He can be sticking out his tongue, and some sentiments, and then of course the dies that go with it. I love these next 2 dies. They are great background dies. This one is called Leaves and Vines, and you can see that this just cuts out this from wherever you place it on there, so it just is a really great tropical foliage. And this next one is the Jungle Frame, and it's actually 2 dies. You get the rectangular frame, and then you get all this great tropical foliage that just frames whatever image you want to put inside of it. So great for all of your tropical stamp sets. They would work really great with this stamp set. This one is called Hello Toucan, and you can see we have the toucan bird here. Lots of room to do some great coloring on that. We have a little bit of tropical foliage, some sentiments, And there is a die set for that one as well. And lastly, we have the Tropical Flowers. And this is a great set, and I just do not have time to show you samples, but Jennifer McGuire did back about a month ago. She did stuff. It's on her blog post about fun foam, of all things, and she used a lot of these stamps and dies in that, so you might go check it out. One of the cards that she did with this set is what convinced me that I needed to get it in, and it also has a die set that goes with it as well. All right, that is a lot of great stuff, but that is not all. In addition to this order, we also got another order from Hero Arts, and this is our shop box order. This is the very first time that we have participated in the Hero Arts shop box. And basically what a shop box is we order it. We don't know what's going to be in it. They tell us how much it is going to cost. And one of the advantages of getting it is that we get it before it's generally available. So it's going to be at least a week before this product is generally available. I think a week before it's available online at any web shops, and not until later in the month that it is available to people if they did not order the shop box. So it is really great. I will tell you that with the shop box, we have the option after a month to send back any product that we didn't sell. So there's not any guarantees that all of this product is going to be here. I think probably a lot of it's going to sell out because there's some really great things. This is their holiday release, so there are great holiday stamps and dies in here, and I'm just going to go through this really quickly and show you what we got. First up is this snow globe scene. You can see you have the snow globe die. You have several pieces that cut in there. There it cuts the house. This one down here is with the trees. We have one with the snowman. We also get some snowflakes and a cute little reindeer there. And here you can see a sample card that they sent to us using that die. This die is also really pretty. This one is the Merry Christmas cover plate. And you can see, again, it has two dies. It has this inside die, really intricate, all this fancy holiday images, and it says Merry Christmas up there. And then it also has the larger rectangular die, so you can use those together or separately. What else do we have? Oh, this one looks really fun, and I don't know that I've seen any samples for this. I'll have to find some. This one is the Peekaboo circular, and you can see here that it has all these fun circle shapes that they're really kind of more oblong, but it doesn't cut them all the way out. It does a crease line over here so that it makes it so that those stay attached, but you can pop them open and put things behind there. And I haven't counted how many there are on here, but I'm wondering if you couldn't use that for maybe a cute little advent calendar card. This is another fun background die. This one is the snowflake cover plate. It is just a single die, and that is really beautiful and intricate, all those pretty snowflakes on there. And then this one here is the holly confetti background, and this is a great one to use as a negative die to cut it out and then put some pretty paper or a background behind it. But you also get all that cute little holly leaves. Those would make great little confetti to use in a shaker card as well. All right, next up we have some stamps. This one is a color layering set, and this is the color layering piece set. And I think if you look up there, you can see how that works. It almost does kind of a drop shadow effect. You can see that you have the solid piece and then this one that adds the other part. And then you have all the other sentiments that you can add on here to build your own sentiment. Wishing you peace, sending peace and love. Here you can see kind of how that goes together. So really pretty set. This one is a great little sentiment set. It has some really pretty sentiments on it, as well as some little icons, little teeny tiny Christmas trees, gingerbread men, cardinal, angel, candy cane, ornaments. So that is a fun little set. Here is another die set. This one is their poinsettia ornament, and this one again, you can see you get dies. You get the outside one. Hey there, Linda. You can, if you want to cut it out so that it's an actual separate ornament that you can pop up on something, you can do it, or you can just use this inside piece to cut out in your card. And I like how there's this center opening here. That would be a great place to put a sentiment in there. Here is another pretty die. This one is a poinsettia, and I can see some really pretty things if you cut those and layer them. You can see how it actually cuts the hole in the center, so you can use a brad or something if you want to hold all of those layers together. I know, aren't those ornament dies really pretty? This is a great little 3x4 set, which means it's priced really well, and it is just holiday sentiments on here. This one is really fun. In fact, you can probably look for us to be using this on something. This one is another color layering set, and this is their Nordic tree. And you can see you get the solid background tree, and then you get these other 3 overlays that have very much of a Nordic look to them. And here is a sample card where you can see that done up. So that is a really pretty set. This one is just a fun little set for the holidays or for winter time. It's just little winter animals. You can see here little forest animals. We have squirrels and birds, a little raccoon, the foxes, the deer, and a few little sentiments on there. And one more to show you is the Build-A-Tree set. And this one maybe doesn't look like much, but you can see you have the tree trunk there, and then you have different branches. You have kind of this leafy branch, and then you have more of the pine needle branch, and they are in different sizes so that you can layer them on there like on this one and create a really cute tree on your card. All right, that is going to do it for now. We are closed tomorrow for the 4th of July, but we will be back here on Friday at 10 o'clock. We will have regular hours all weekend, so if you're in town and have some free time, hope you'll stop by and see us. Hope you all have a fantastic and safe 4th of July, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.